everybody? It's your boy Casey2 coming with another vid today. In this video, pretty much I'm going to talk about for anybody who's looking forward into going to job employment and you got to take a piss test for a drug test. Let's say you got yourself in a situation. Now, personally, I got a story I want to share. This has worked for my buddy, and I seen what he has done. So he told me he got in the job the next day. This is what you got to do. You really don't have to buy any desanitizers of any that sort of junk of where you have to pay $50 or $30. I mean, you can go buy them in the shop if you're that desperate. But this is a story I'm gonna share. One of my buddies, I got party with it. I admit that. I won't say what type of things we did, but he done smoked some, a couple blunts and that and there. But anyway, the next morning he said he had to go to work, so he had to start like around 4 o'clock, and he woke up like around at least 10 o'clock, right? He got himself some orange juice. He had to get himself like loads of water. Like I'm talking about, like, if I think it's a bit bigger, but it's like 7 or 10 bottles of water. Like really, he has to flush that shit out too. Really flush the toxins out in there. And he's a heavy smoker, so he's going for a job interview. He has to take a drug test, and then he had to take a shower. He had to brush his teeth, make sure that he brushed good, so that way he scent or anyway get in there. But I don't think it really does matter. That's what he told me. I'm just telling you from what his experience was. So he had himself, a lot of, water. He had mixed it with the orange juice. He had some tuna and as well as some onions, and he just, as an ordinary breakfast, he had eggs, sausages, that ordinary stuff. And he had to the gym. Now he had time. Don't get me wrong. He had time to go to the gym, and then he just did his cardio. He did like about at least a good half an hour, whatever type of cardio he went on the treadmill for, about just half an hour to an hour, to an hour. He just got on it, just go out all town, go to town, just burning off. And once he got done, he got into the weight equipment. So he just did whatever to sweat off that chemicals that we had the previous day. And he drank too, so I figured he would have been screwed the moment that he got to his drug test, but apparently he didn't. I mean, afterwards he got out of the gym, he go home. He had some more drinks again. He got something to eat, some like healthy. He got some bananas or potassium, just oranges, a couple oranges. He got like 2 bananas. So he's just telling me this stuff, and I was like, okay, tell me more. So he said he had some, like, I don't know. He went up to McDonald's, having a hamburger, and then he had loads of water again. Remember, when you drink enough water, you're flushing out everything you had the day before or the previous day or that day moment. So you're just flushing that junk out, flushing it out. Now you could be pissing like a horse, but hey, this is your job. This is where you be making your income in that. So you want to avoid any of those kind of problems of him to fail. Now he went up to the vitamin shop. He was so desperate. He's like, I don't know what to do. He asked one of the employees, should I go do this? Or should I go do that? What kind of purchases? Flesh it out, man. And the employees don't want to say anything. I don't want to really places, but this is something from experience again. So anyway, he just called me up. He says, I'm gonna take my drug test. I'm not sure if I'm gonna fail or pass. And yeah, there was like a little stand where he had to wait. He had like a little Bible. That's just his story telling me. He's like just reading, just keeping himself occupied. And when they called him out, he took his best test. He passed. I'm like, really? I done seen you smoke so much, and then you just don't pass that day in that moment. And then he got the job, and the job he's making about now is like $10 an hour. So this is Ohio, so I'm not sure compared to other states, that's decent. But anyway, I don't want to reveal the job location. Anyway, I don't want neither employment agency, but that's how it goes, guys. I mean, that's just his experience. So I mean, you guys have your own several different methods as to maybe how the body works. Maybe his body works differently than mine. If I'll probably experiment with mine versus to him. I mean, he's a runner, so this is work for him. He got to the gym and he just did cardio, and then that's it. He does this on daily, so it doesn't really phase him or affect him as much. So that's pretty much it, you guys, in the end of this video. Make sure you leave your comments in the section below as to what has helped you pass a drug test. I mean, there's other ways, and you don't have to really purchase a heavy amount of money just to go and have a piss test the day before. Just remember, think and act, and just be calm and make sure that you're so aggressive when you go out to the gym, and before you go to the gym you had loads of water, and you had to take like at least 2 to 4 times a piss, literally that much. That's what he told me, he had to piss that much because he was desperate. He wanted this opportunity, so this has helped them. So you guys take care, peace, and I'm sorry this video is a little bit long, but this is tips, and for you guys who want to pass a test. Like I say again, you really don't have to buy that. I know there's like a website that you can get rid of all the toxins inside. This costs 30, $50. Like, come on, man. You could go. Like, he did it that way. It's like about, he spent like $10, probably $2, $3 for gas. But that's other than that, and you really don't need to do all that. I mean, if you're a member of the gym, but you have to be a member of the gym. You could do some type of cardio. That's it. You could just run around the house or something and jump rope. And I mean, you gotta, dang, man. Usa tu cabeza, amigos. Vamos, don't be stupid. No. Okay, so take out. Take care of you guys. Peace. Adios.